Hi, I'm just going to make a quick seitan, which is a meat alternative, high protein. Basically, the important thing with a seitan is that you make a good stock to flavour the actual meat substitute. What we've got here is roasted vegetables, all root vegetables, onions, garlic, celery, onions. Pop it all in a tray and you roast it. So I'm going to pop it back in. I've got some tomato puree on there. You can also put wine in there if you like. I'm going to roast that, and that's going to go in my pot. Into that pot I'm going to put some water, some soy sauce and some spices. Okay, for the seitan we have in here 2 pounds of vital wheat gluten, 1 pound of chickpea flour, salt, pepper, a little bit of mixed herbs, and then I'm going to add the water. So once you've mixed all that around, it's super simple to make. The vital wheat gluten is exactly what it is. It's a gluten, so it's quite rubbery. So we don't overcook it too much. We're going to cook it for 45 minutes in the stock, and then you can use it for all kinds. You use it as a meat alternative, as I said. You'll see how it goes later. Just going to mix that and then add some water, and it's just going to go like a dough. So as you've mixed in the water, you'll see that it become quite doughy. I'm just going to add a little bit of flour just to work it. It's quite light and fluffy at this point. And this is going to make about 8 what I call like the same size as like chicken breasts. It'll be when I finished. So while that's there, we're just going to take the stock. So in here I have soy sauce. You can use a little bit of vegan Worcester sauce if you like. Some water. I like to use this as well, mushroom vegetarian stir fry sauce. And it's more really for getting the flavours in there. The stronger the stock is, the better the flavour of the seitan. Like I said, if you want like Arabic flavours, then you put some baharat seasoning in there, some sumac, and really just make the stock the same flavour as what you want to flavour the seitan with. Add some more water and then simmer this. Right. So I fill my stock pot up with some water. You can see now it's quite rich. And add some black pepper. And really, you know, like I said, whatever flavour you want to put in there, you can put mustard, grey mustards in there. Put Indian spices in there, but really this is the base for the stock. Pop that onto heat. So now I'm going to cut my dough. You just keep using a little bit of flour just to keep it from sticking. Like I said, equal sizes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to leave that for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, I'm going to come back to it and then I'm going to poach it in the stock that's been simmering. And then it's going to take 45 minutes in the simmering pot. Once it's cooked, we take it out and we leave it in the stock as well. Okay, so the stock's ready. I've just scooped out the vegetables with my sieve, so I'm not going to use that. So as you can see, it's ready. I take a spoon, and these are firmed up a little bit now, so I'm just going to lift them off, and then you just hold them a little bit before they go in. Just mind that it's not steaming too much. You don't want to burn yourself. So we've got a nice rich stock there. It's taken about 30 minutes just to simmer. So all 8 pieces are in now. I'm just gonna let them simmer, and then every, say, 5-10 minutes, I'm just gonna come back to them and just make sure that they're not sticking together. So we pop the lid on, let it simmer. It's gonna take about 45 minutes to cook, and then we're gonna cool it down in the stock. And then when we put them in the fridge, we're gonna put them in the fridge in the stock and just leave them in the stock. And we use this probably once or twice a week, and this will last us roughly 2 months. So we freeze half of it and put half in the fridge. So these have been simmering for about 20 minutes. You need another 20 or 25 more minutes to go. They're just nicely coming along. You see they've doubled in size also. So these are just about done now. They've really grown in size. So that's how I know that they're cooked. If you don't cook them properly, they'll be quite doughy in the middle. So just take them off. And then we leave them there for about 2-3 hours just to cool down. Then what I'm going to do is just put them into little tubs like this. I normally put 2 in a tub. So when I'm storing them, I will store them in the fridge, in the freezer like this. 2 pieces in there, and then I'll take them out when I need them. If I'm slicing it for a roast, I will use the juice to reheat it. I'll slice it and reheat it in the juice. The juice is great to use again and again as well. The more you use it, the stronger it gets, obviously. And that's how you make seitan.